Hey everyone! This week for our color project, we're going to make a spectrum of colors to learn a little bit more about how colors mix together. For this project, you will need a piece of blank paper, a pencil, maybe an eraser, something to color with. I'm choosing markers, but you could use crayons or colored pencils. Just make sure that you have all of the colors of the spectrum. You will also need something round to trace. You could choose a pop can, a cup, or the lid of something as long as it is a circle. I'm going to choose this lid because it's nice and flat and it fits nicely on my paper. The first thing I'm going to do is turn my paper sideways like this, and I'm going to put my lid over here next to this side of my paper. Almost to the edge, but not quite. I'm going to hold my circle down and I'm going to trace around it with my pencil to make a circle on my paper. Next, I'm going to move my circle a little bit so that it's overlapping just a small amount. And I'm going to trace it again. So I should have two circles with kind of a football shape in between. After that, I'm going to move my circle down even more. Kind of the same way as I did the first time, but I need to make sure that this new circle and this first one are not touching. Make sure there's a space. If you have to, you can put your finger to make sure that you leave a space between those two circles. And I'm going to trace my circle again. So now I have three. I'm going to move it one more time. Make sure there's plenty of space between this circle and this one. One more time. So I'm going to trace my circle a total of 4 times. So I should have 4 circles and 3 kind of football shapes in the middle. Okay. If you want to, at this time, you could turn your paper like this if it's easier for you, but that is up to you. Okay. After I do that, I'm going to take a black marker or a gray marker, either one you can choose, to outline my circles. After you're done outlining your circles, now it's time to figure out what color goes where in our spectrum. I'm going to color my first circle red. And I'm also going to color my last circle red. If you remember from our video last week, red is one of the primary colors. We're going to start with our primary colors and then figure out what colors they make when they mix together. When I'm finished with red, I'm going to go to yellow next. And I'm going to color just this part of this circle. I'm not coloring the football shaped part, not this part. Just the second circle that I drew on my paper. I'm going to color that in yellow. Yellow is another one of our primary colors. I wonder if anyone can guess what the third primary color is. If you watched our video last week, you would know it is blue. Blue is going to go in this third circle right here. Now that we have all of our primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, we're going to figure out where our secondary colors go. We have orange, green, and purple left to put into our spectrum, but where do they go? Let's figure it out. I have a red paddle and a yellow paddle. So those are kind of like my red circle and my yellow circle. I'm gonna put them together and let's see what color happens when they go together. It's orange. So that is what we want to put in this football shape right here. Oops, orange. Orange is what you get when you mix together red and yellow. All right, now I'm gonna keep my yellow paddle here for a minute. I'm gonna get the blue one. I'm gonna put them together and we'll find out what color goes in this football shape. Let's see. It's green. Yellow and blue make green when you mix them together. So I'm gonna color this football shape green. Now you might be wondering why we used red twice. That's because we need red on this end of the spectrum to make our last secondary color purple. As you can see, when we put our blue and our red paddles together, they make purple. So purple is the last color that goes into our spectrum. I'll try a different purple. That one's running out. Let's try this one. There we go. So there you have it, everyone. There's our spectrum. It's the entire rainbow. It goes from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, and back to red. If you would like to add some decorations to the outside of your spectrum, you can add anything that you would like, but that is what our spectrum looks like when it's finished. So whenever you get it done, make sure that you take a picture and submit it in Schoology so that I can see your awesome artwork.